Cities are preparing for leftist protests. It's June 13th, 2025, and these are your headlines. As cities across the country prepare for protests against enforcement of federal immigration laws, city officials across Texas are warning residents to remain peaceful. Governor Greg Abbott has said he will deploy the Texas National Guard to various locations around the state ahead of the protests, with Austin and San Antonio officials confirming they have been notified that troops would be deployed to their cities. Under both the Texas Constitution and federal law, governors have broad authority to activate their state's National Guard in response to emergencies, including civil unrest. Austin Mayor Kirk Watson confirmed the Guard would be available to assist the Texas Department of Public Safety on Saturday if it becomes necessary. In San Antonio, Mayor Ron Nirenberg posted a statement on X calling for protests to remain peaceful. Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson told Texas Scorecard that the city of Dallas and the Dallas Police Department are committed to public safety as their top priority, including maintaining law and order, enforcing the law, and protecting Dallas's citizens. Tarrant County Judge Tim O'Hare told Texas Scorecard that peaceful demonstrations are a constitutional right, but the chaos, violence, rioting, and lawlessness demonstrated in Los Angeles have no place in a civilized society and will not be tolerated in Tarrant County. Meanwhile, Houston Mayor John Whitmire has called for peaceful demonstrations during Wednesday's city council meeting. Attorney General Ken Paxton has announced he's filed a lawsuit against 23andMe, a California-based DNA testing company, over its plan to sell customers' genetic information. After filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy earlier this year, 23andMe sought to include in the sale of its holdings the genetic, health, and other personal information of its customers, including Texans. Texas law prohibits the sale of genetic data without the explicit consent of the individual. Paxton is also arguing in the case, which is the first of its kind, that Texans have private property rights over their own individual genetic information. Besides Texas, 26 other states and the District of Columbia have also filed suit against the company over its plans to sell customers' personal genetic information. In his announcement, Attorney General Paxton reminded Texans they have the right to request that 23andMe delete their personal genetic information from its database. Individuals can also request that their genetic samples and results be destroyed. Residents can file a complaint with the Attorney General's office if there are any further concerns about 23andMe, if they encounter difficulties exercising their rights, or are not receiving a response from the company.
Do you feel increasingly isolated? Like the world has gone insane and you are part of one small, clear-headed remnant? Let me be the first to tell you, you're not alone. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and on my new show, Come and Take It, I'm going to call out the crazy so you can be empowered to change Texas and the nation. Overcome the schemes of the left designed to keep Texans paralyzed and silent. Watch or listen to Come and Take It today.
Harris County Commissioners voted yesterday to officially end the troubled Guaranteed Income Pilot Program and reallocate $14 million in unspent federal COVID relief funds. The program, originally launched as Uplift Harris and then later rebranded as the Community Prosperity Program, was designed to provide $500 per month to nearly 1,900 low-income residents. Uplift Harris was funded with $20.5 million from the Federal American Rescue Plan Act. Well, county officials said the county had spent $1.7 million setting up and administering both Uplift Harris and its successor. However, the county never dispersed the funds to anyone, despite spending millions to administer the program. Attorney General Ken Paxton led the charge against the proposals, filing a lawsuit asserting that direct cash payments violate the Texas Constitution's prohibition on local governments granting public funds to individuals. The remaining $14 million will now be redirected to social programs. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.